Hi, hello, how are you? And welcome back to another video. This is a little bit of a different video, but it's one I've been wanting to do for a couple weeks. It is an IKEA kitchen challenge, which I'm sure you could tell by the title that you probably read when you clicked on this video. So what I've done is challenged myself to build 3 kitchens that are in IKEA's latest catalog. I don't know if I think it's their 2019 catalog. And they theme it by like lifestyle, and then they have rooms and stuff laid out obviously to advertise their products, but the kitchens in particular, they put these little blank kind of sketches of them alongside the display pictures. And I was like, it's kind of like a blueprint, and I was like, I could go off of that and the pictures and design some kitchens. And so there are 6 kitchens in the catalog, and I did 3. And well, I did the first 3. And so this first one that you're looking at now is definitely the most minimal of the 3 kitchens. I want to say the most modern, but it's IKEA, so they're all modern kitchens. And the theme for the collection that this one belonged to, the whole style they were trying to sell you on, was that it was like a city kitchen, a city living style. And so everything's like closed storage and light wood colors and like very calm, very clean looking, I think is the look they were going to. And I'm gonna butcher the name of this kitchen, but it's in the catalog, it's section slash Askerson slash Vedinge. I'll put that name on the screen so you can try to pronounce it for yourself, because I'm sure that's super wrong. And this kitchen, none of the kitchens in this were super big, but this kitchen was definitely I don't know, it was very compact. That's what I'm looking for. It's very compact. I didn't imagine there was I didn't put a ton of clutter in this kitchen because it's very, very clean. I don't know how else to describe this kitchen. And they did this really interesting thing that you can probably see right here is I put the rug just in the middle of the floor. It's not under the table. And that's something they did in the mock picture, in the catalog. And I was like, that's such an interesting idea. And when I first placed it, I was like, this looks dumb. No one's going to like that. But the more I look at it, I'm like, that's an interesting way to place a rug, because normally you think the rug has to be attached to something. So in a kitchen, it has to be under the dining room table, or it has to be a small rug against the sink or something. But here, it's just kind of like floating off to the side, and it adds texture to the room, but it's not like it's its own thing. And I thought that was really interesting. This kitchen was kind of difficult because I was trying to get the cabinets down. They have these cool shelves in the kitchen that they displayed, and I was trying to figure out that because we didn't have any cabinets like it in The Sims. So you see, I played around with the little half cabinets to achieve that, and then just trying to get the colors of the whites and the creams to match up. And their wall that they used, it was more of a light wood paneled thing, but there wasn't anything in The Sims that really matched that backsplash. So I went with the tile from Parenthood, and I actually really like it because it's still those subtle tones that were used. And this kitchen, I don't know if it's not my favorite kitchen in this group of 3. And I don't want to say it's my least favorite kitchen either, but if I ranked them by which one's my favorite, this would be number 3. But I still love it. So it's not my least favorite, but it's my least favorite. The second kitchen I liked a lot because I got to use some of the new stuff. And speaking of new stuff, I have yet to use the ceiling fan in anything. And I really wanted to see if I could squeeze it into one of these kitchens, and it just didn't work out. And I was pretty cheesed about it because it's a cool feature, and I haven't gotten to use it yet. So anyway, this kitchen, the whole style that they were portraying in this section of the catalog is like a house full of like a very eclectic household. It's full of like thrifted things and vintage stuff. It has a varied personality kind of. And the kitchen is called it's section slash Larriton. I don't know. I don't speak Swedish. I wish I did. That'd be fantastic, but I don't. And so this was supposed to be what I thought, or what it seems like they were trying to sell you on in the catalog, is that this kitchen was the ultimate place to cook. Like there's lots of stuff going on, space for all your cooking stuff, like tons of storage, and a lot of metal. You'll notice when I get to the kitchen island that I mixed the industrial, like all metal cabinetry with a kitchen island that has the wood countertops. And they had a little bit of different metals, but it didn't bother me too much because of what I was trying to go for and because of all the mixed textures that were in this. This is definitely the biggest slash longest kitchen of these three. It was just, I don't know. And I got to use the banana leaf wallpaper though, which is great. In the actual catalog, they had this tile that was a repeating pattern, and it reminded me of some of the stuff that came with the tiled walls from Jungle Adventure stuff. But because those tiles don't reach the ceiling, I didn't really want to use them. Except I could have sworn there were tiles that did reach the ceiling from that pack, and I just couldn't find them. I don't know. Do you ever do that when you're building something in The Sims? You know exactly the item you want to put in the room, but then you search and search and search. You can't remember its name, you can't remember its category, and you can't find it anywhere, so you just give up. That was kind of the situation here, but I like how the banana leaf wallpaper looks in here. Plus, because that wallpaper came with swatches of the leaves and of solid colors, I could match the wall color with the wallpaper like perfectly, and I really liked that because otherwise I was going to have to play with the tile to the paint thing. And it was interesting to me, this kitchen has a whole wall of like built-in cabinetry, but in the actual like main area of the kitchen with the counters and stuff, there's only this little section of cabinets. So I was like, I like it. It was interesting. I was, I don't know. I was very in. This kitchen is like modern industrial meets wine enthusiast was the vibe I was getting from it. I don't know. I feel like these people cook everything from scratch. They're like kitchen gurus. Like they're not necessarily professional chefs, but they know what they're doing. They have every ingredient on hand. That's why they need all the storage. And I feel like this is see a lot of the other two kitchens, they have a little they all these kitchens have a seating area built in, but the other two have actual dining room tables. That one just has a kitchen island with seating. I've been trying to figure out what I imagine the dining room attached to that kitchen would be, and I'm just not sure because that kitchen just has so much going on in the best way. The last kitchen is my favorite kitchen. It is very much I think what they're trying to go for here was a very eco-friendly style, a very eco-conscious style. And so there are a lot of plants, there are a lot of like natural textures. So there's like brick and reclaimed wood and like a stucco wall texture. I don't know. And a lot of plants. I was really upset because we don't have any hanging plants in The Sims, like hang from the ceiling and kind of plants. And they had those in the window in the picture in the catalog, and I was like, oh, I just want that in my life, and I couldn't do it because it doesn't exist. I was a little cheese, but I think this kitchen came out really cool because it is small, and I think this is actually the cheapest of the three kitchens. If you're concerned about that, um, but it's still like it has so much space, if that makes any sense whatsoever, even though it's the smallest kitchen. I don't know. That probably doesn't make any sense whatsoever. This one is also the most uniquely shaped room. The first kitchen is very much just a rectangle, and the second kitchen is also pretty much just a rectangle, just has a little bit of the corners cut out for the built-in. But this kitchen it's got shape, and we love a room with shape. I don't know what I'm saying. So the theme here, like I said, it was very eco-conscious, and what they imagined was, or what they describe this kind of setup and the whole collection the personality they were going for with it was thrifty, DIY, and close to nature. I think they specifically used the term urban jungle. So I went for my urban jungle. I mean, hey. And oh gosh, what is this one called? It's the section must mean something because it's applied to all of these, but slash Kungsbaka kitchen. I don't know. And I know I've used this kitchen as a base for a kitchen recently. Oh, I used it. No, I don't remember. I was going to say I used it as a base for the pastel loft I just did, but that's wrong. I did just use this as a base. I don't remember. But this kitchen is my favorite. It's got so much going on. I got to play with like industrial and modern and natural textures and elements, and like I don't know. It's definitely like it's got just this the dark colors and the greens, they all mesh together. It's everything. But anyway, the screenshots are going to roll through. I did a picture of each kitchen layout and then the full room. And like I said, there are 6 kitchens in this catalog, and I only did 3 of them. So if you liked this challenge, let me know, and I could do a part 2 where I do the other 3 kitchens. Let me know which kitchen is your favorite. Will you be using any of these kitchens in your Sims homes? They are all, of course, on the gallery, and you can download them and let your Sims cook in them or catch them on fire depending on their skills. I don't know what your Sims are up to. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!